Hello students, welcome to Anne's classes. Let's do understanding shapes. That is chapter 16. We are doing exercise 16A. Exercise 16A, page number 188. We are with question 5, the first one. If all the angles of a hexagon are equal, find the measure of each angle. So what is a hexagon? It is a six-sided polygon. Now here we are asked to find the measure of each angle if all the angles are equal. Now this is a hexagon like I said, and what are the angles here? We have 1, then here we have 2, here we have 3. These are all the interior angles. We have 4, 5 and we have 6. So we have 6 interior angles. And this is a hexagon. So how many sides does a hexagon have? It has 6 sides. So number of sides of a hexagon is 6. Then number of angles is also 6. Now we are asked to find the angles, measure each angles measure, and all angles are supposed to be equal. So let the measure of each angle be x. We don't know, we're going to find out. So let the measure be x. Now let's use the formula. The sum of interior angles of a polygon is equal to n minus 2 into 180. Now sum of interior angles means you add up all the interior angles. So that means if each angle is x, now I'll have x plus x. There are 6 angles. So 6 times we write x. So that will be, this is equal to, the sum is equal to n minus 2. And n is the number of sides, which is also 6. 6 minus 2 into 180 degrees. Now this is, now there are 6 x's here. So this is 6x. So 6x is equal to 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 into 180 degrees. So 6x is equal to 720 degrees. Now we can find the value of x alone. X is equal to 720 degrees divided by 6. So when you divide, you will see that x is equal to 120 degrees. When you cancel here, 6 ones are 6, then you carry 1 there, 6 twos are 12 and 0. So x is equal to 120 degrees. And what is x? We said let the measure of each angle be x. So we have found the measure of each angle, and that is 120. Second part, if all the angles of a 14-sided figure, now we are talking about a figure which is 14-sided, if they're all equal, find the measure of each angle. So here again, number of sides is 14, number of angles is also 14. So let the measure of each angle be x. Then we can use this formula. So here each angle is x, that means 14 angles will be 14x. 14x is equal to n minus 2, and n is number of sides, which is 14, minus 2 into 180 degrees. So 14x is equal to 14 minus 2 is 12, 12 into 180 degrees. Now 14x is equal to how much? 12 into 180 is 2160 degrees. Now we can find the value of x alone. This will be 2160 degrees divided by 14. Now when you do long division and see, you will find that x is equal to 154 2 by 7. This is a mixed number, degrees. So we have found the value of x. And what is x? It is the measure of each angle, and we've been asked to find the measure of each angle. So let's write the value of x here. It is 154 2 by 7 degrees. This is the measure of each angle. Question 6. Find the sum of exterior angles obtained on producing the sides of a polygon in order with 7 sides. So suppose you have a polygon with 7 sides. Now let's look at this. This is a polygon that has 7 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. Okay. Now here they're saying find the sum of the exterior angles. Now what angles you have inside are called the interior angles. And to find that sum, we have a formula. Okay, each time it will be different depending on the number of sides. Figures which have 3 sides will have different interior angles. Similarly, all the other polygons, depending on the number of sides, the measurement of the interior angle will change. Whereas the sum of the exterior angles, now how do we get exterior angles first of all? Now if I produce any of these sides, if I extend any of these sides, let's start. Now look at this. I have extended this side outside. Now when I extend this side here, the angle that is formed outside here is called the exterior angle. Similarly, here I have extended this side. So this side here has been extended all the way. So I have an angle formed here, which is called the exterior angle. Again, if I extend this side out here, an angle is formed here, which is another exterior angle. Then let me extend this side. We have an angle formed called the exterior angle. Extend this side. We have an angle called the exterior angle. So each angle, when you extend, you get something called the exterior angle. This is how exterior angles are formed. And one very important property about exterior angles, how many ever sides the figure has. Whether it has 15 sides or 20 sides or 100 sides, this property is the same for all polygons. That is, the sum of the exterior angles of a polygon is always 360. So if I have to measure all these and add it up, I will get 360. So my answer is 360, and this you have to remember, children. Exterior angles, the sum is always 360. Interior angles, the sum will change depending upon the number of sides. So our answer here is 360. Question 7. The sides of a hexagon are produced in order. What is a hexagon? It is a figure which has 6 sides. It has 6 sides and it is produced in order. Yes, I showed you in the previous slide how we can extend it and produce it. We can produce it outside, and if the measure of the exterior angle so obtained, that means each exterior angle, the measurement is given to us. We have to find each exterior angle. And we learned this property also, isn't it? First of all, let's write down these. The sum of the exterior angles of a polygon is 360. We have to remember that. And all these angles are given to us. This is one angle, this is the second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, and sixth one. 6 angles are given to us. If we add up all these, it will add up to 360. So let's write that. So we have all the angles and we are adding it up. All this will equal 360 degrees. So now let's open the bracket. So this will be 6x degrees minus 1 degree. Plus, let's continue opening all the brackets. We're removing the brackets. So 10x degrees. Remember, this degree that is here is for both. So 10x degree plus 2 degrees. So let's write that plus 2 degrees. Next one, same way, 8x degrees plus 2 degrees. Then we have 9x degrees minus 3 degrees. Then again we have plus 5x degrees plus 4 degrees plus 12x degrees plus 6 degrees. All this is equal to 360 degrees. Now let's take only the whole numbers, not the ones. We'll take the x first. We'll take all the x. 6x plus 10x plus 8x. Let's take all the x and work it out. Okay, so let's do that. So we have 6x, then we have 10x, 8x, 9x, 5x, and 12x. They're all plus signs, so let's add them all up. So let's add it and see. So 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 9 is 23. 23 plus 5 is 28. Plus 2 is 30. So 0, carry 3. 3, 4, 5. So we have 50x. So here we have 50x degrees. Now let's take the integers, the numbers that we have here. So here we have minus 1, plus 2, minus 3, plus 4, plus 6. So let's write all that down. So we have minus 1. So let's minus 1, plus 2, minus 3, plus 4, plus 6. Let's put the minus signs together. So here we have minus 1 and minus 3. So let's put that together. Minus 1, minus 3. And we'll put the others together. Plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6. So minus 1, minus 3, we've learned integer signs are the same. So we'll put the same sign and we'll add 1 plus 3 is 4, minus 4, negative 4. Plus, let's add this up. 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 6 is 14. So 14. Now here we have different signs. So we put the sign of the bigger number and we subtract. 14 minus 4 is 10. So here we've got 50x degrees plus 10. All this is equal to 360 degrees. Now let's find the value of x. We need to find the value of x. Only then we can find the value of each angle here. So here what we're going to do is, this has now become a linear equation. 50x degrees is equal to 360 degrees minus 10. So 10 is also degrees, minus 10 degrees. Why does it become minus 10? Here it is plus 10. When it goes to the other side, it becomes minus 10. So now let's find the value of 50x degrees. So this is 360 minus 10 is 350. Now we can find the value of x degrees, that is 350 divided by 50. Cancel the zeros, then we have 5 sevens are 35. So we have found the value of x to be 7. So we have found the value of x to be 7 degrees. So x will be 7. Now keeping this in mind, we have to find the value of each angle here. We have found the value of x. That means x is 7. Here in the place of x, we are going to put 7. So let's do that. So now 6x minus 1. Remember, we have to find each angle. So the first angle we can write is 6x minus 1 degrees, isn't it? So in the place of x, we're going to put 7 because we found out. So 6 into 7 minus 1. 6 into 7 is 42. 42 minus 1 is 41. So we've got 41 degrees. The first angle is 41 degrees. The second angle here is given as 10x plus 2. So let's write that 10x plus 2. So 10x means 10 into x and x is 7. 10 into 7 plus 2. 10 into 7 is 70 plus 2 is 72. So the second angle is 72 degrees. The third angle given to us is 8x plus 2. So 8x plus 2. 8x means 8 into x and x is 7 plus 2. 8 sevens are 56 plus 2 is 58. So the third angle is 58 degrees. Now the fourth angle given to us is 9x minus 3. 9x minus 3. That is 9 into x and x is 7 minus 3. 9 sevens are 63. 63 minus 3 is 60 degrees. Now let's take the fifth angle. The fifth angle is 5x plus 4. So 5x plus 4. So 5x means 5 into x and x is 7. So 5 sevens are 30 and plus 4. We have to add 4 here. 5 sevens are 35 plus 4 is 39. So 39 degrees. Now the sixth angle is 12x plus 6. So that is 12x plus 6. 12 into x, that is 12 into 7 plus 6. 12 sevens are 84 plus 6 is 90 degrees. Okay, now if you want to check your answer, you can add up all these. It will add up to 360 degrees. So now we have found the value of all 6 angles. We are asked to find the value of each exterior angle. So let's write down our answer. So the first angle is 41 degrees. We have it here, 41 degrees. So let's write 41 degrees. The second one is 72 degrees, 58 degrees, 60 degrees, 39 degrees and 90 degrees. So this is our answer. We have found the value of each of the angles of the hexagon. Question 8. The interior angles of a pentagon. Pentagon is a polygon which has 5 sides and they are in the ratio. That is, the interior angles are in the ratio of 4 is to 5 is to 6 is to 7 is to 5. We have to find each angle of the pentagon. So here we are talking about the interior angles. These are the interior angles of this pentagon. And they are in this ratio. 5 sides are in this ratio. The 5 angles are in this ratio. So we are going to consider the interior angles to be, according to the ratio, 4x. Let this be the first angle. 5x is the second one. 6x, 7x and 5x again. So we have taken all this from the ratio. So let the interior angles of this pentagon be all these. So now we are going to use this property, that is the sum of interior angles of a polygon is equal to this n minus 2 into 180. Use this formula to find the sum of all these angles. Okay, so let's use the formula n minus 2. And what is n? N is the number of sides. So pentagon has 5 sides. So 5 minus 2 into 180. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 into 180 degrees is equal to 540 degrees. So this is the sum of the interior angles. And what are all the interior angles? We said all these. So sum of these means we have to add up all these. So let's do that. So that is 4x plus 5x plus 6x plus 7x plus 5x is equal to 540. Now we have to add up all these because they are all like terms. They all have x, isn't it? So we can add them up. So let's add up. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 7 is 22. 22 plus 5 is 27. So that is 27x. So 27x is equal to 540 degrees. So how much will x be? X will be equal to 540 divided by 27. Now 27 ones are 27, 27 twos are 54, so 20. So now we have found the value of x. X is equal to 20 degrees. So with the help of this x is equal to 20, we can find all the interior angles by substituting x with this value, that is 20. So let's do that. So here we said the interior angles are in this ratio, and what are all the angles? The first angle is 4x. First angle is 4x, which is 4 into x, and x we found out to be 20 degrees. 4 into 20 is 80 degrees. The second angle is 5x according to the ratio. So that is 5 into x, and x is 20 degrees. 5 into 20 is 100 degrees. Now the third angle is 6x, which is 6 into x, 6 into 20 degrees, which is 120 degrees. The fourth angle is 7x, which is 7 into x, 7 into 20, which is 140 degrees. Now the fifth angle is 5x, which we have already found. Here 5x we found out to be 100 degrees. We can still work it out, which is 5 into 20, which is 100 degrees. So we have found all 5 angles of this pentagon. So let's write our answer clearly. 80 degrees, 100 degrees, 120 degrees, 140 degrees, and 100 degrees. So these are the 5 angles of this pentagon. Question 9. Two angles of a hexagon. What is a hexagon? It is a 6-sided polygon. Hexagon has 6 sides and 6 angles. In that, 2 angles are given as 120 degrees and 160 degrees. If the remaining 4 angles are equal, find each equal angle. Okay, so 2 angles are given. So let's consider this to be 120 degrees and consider another one to be 160 degrees. That's it. We've been given only 2 angles, but they are saying the remaining 4 angles are equal. So let each equal angle be x. That means this can be x. They're all equal, so all can be x. This also is x. Then we have x here and we have x here. So now we have 6 angles. So each equal angle, let it be x. Now, what does the formula say? It says the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is equal to n minus 2 into 180. That means if I add up all these angles, I will get this. Okay, so let me work out this first. So here n minus 2 means n is the number of sides, and number of sides in a hexagon is 6. 6 minus 2 into 180 degrees. So this 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 into 180 degrees is 720 degrees. That means if I add up all these angles, that is 120 degrees plus 160 degrees plus the other angles, that is x degrees, there are 4 angles. So third one and the fourth one, all this will add up to 720 degrees. So now let's add this up and see. So these two will add up to 280. So, and these will add up to 4x degrees, isn't it? So let's write that 4x degrees plus 280 degrees is equal to 720 degrees. So now let's find the value of 4x. That will be 720 minus 280. So 4x is equal to 720 minus 280. That will be 440 that degrees. Now we can find the value of x. X is equal to 440 divided by 4. So when you divide this by 4, 4 ones are 4, 4 ones are 4 and 0. What do we get? 110 degrees. So what have we found? We have found the value of each equal angle, that is x, and we found it out to be 110. So let's write it down here. The answer is 110 degrees. This is the value of each angle. We will stop with that for now, children. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.